bending. Now it's the last sentence, last word of your ending. No pretending, I don't fabricate or fantasize. Before I execute, I meditate and strategize. Sing your mama roses, hold the pain of passerby. I get the bread, that's the only way I'm pacified.
Carolina born from a Carolina breed. Welcome to Carolina where them boys stack cheese.
Alright, man. Hey, what's the damn deal, man? It's your boy Yadda, man. It's the Sweet Podcast. I got my homeboy with me.
Stop, what's happening?
Hey, we doing this Corona bump, man. You already know how it goes, man. Hey, sound wisdom examining everyone's perspective. Today we wanted to talk to y'all about something I feel like is key to any business that's going on right now. Any entrepreneur that's trying to do their thing. Adaptability.
Adaptability, man.
Adaptability.
Yes,
What
sir.
you gonna do about adaptability as far as I can't say you really can plan for something like this, but when something like this come about and you get, you know what I mean, a heads up on what's about to come and take place, you got to have some flexibility and adaptability in what you're doing in your whole business plan, man.
You gotta be able to adapt, especially now, like these times, man, because if you ain't adapting, your business going down.
Absolutely, man. So what ways can you think of that you've seen of businesses, successful businesses, that you still see flourishing, you know what I mean?
Well, obviously, you know, I mean, the way the restaurants, for the most part, you know what I'm saying, I'm seeing now, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, they're having to adapt, you know what I'm saying, like, nobody's coming in. So, I mean, I've been noticing, like, they've been cutting down the staff. And then also been noticing, like, you know, obviously they got a drive-through, you know, you can drive through, you know what I'm saying, but they also bringing out stuff curbside and everything like that. You know, the restaurants don't have drive-through, they either letting you come in, take takeout, or do the curbside or whatever, and then obviously, you know, Grubhub and, you know what I'm saying, DoorDash and stuff like that. They flourishing right now.
Takeout.
Yeah, takeout flourishing.
Takeout, that type of stuff right there. Shout out to Raquel and the Gold Den, they doing their thing. And I would like to say, being able to run sales and specials during this hard time is also something that can bring you to the forefront of any business if you got, you know what I mean, if you still in a situation where you can your doors can still be open and you got a way to contact your customer base.
Yeah, well, like I said, especially right now, like I said, you know, it seemed like, you know, money tight, because like I said, a lot of people ain't working. Ain't no telling what your company doing as far as, like, you know, if they gonna help, you know what I'm saying, the people out or whatnot, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, it was just even a little small shit. Like, I was in Wendy's, man, and just stopped, grab some food real quick. Oh man, we giving away free smoothies, you know what I'm saying, to every customer. You know what I'm saying? You want a smoothie? Yeah, sure, I'll take one, you know what I'm saying? A little stuff like that. But then, like, you know, I even noticed, like, a couple places, you know, if you use the DoorDash and all that, you're getting 20% off, free delivery, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. So, yeah, like I said, you know, everybody trying to cope, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, man. Because, like I said, you can't. Nobody was able to foresee this. You know
I'm gonna tell you like this here, I can't remember what pizza spot it was.
Yeah. But
they coming in, they running a whole marketing scheme right now where they saying they don't touch your food after it's boxed.
Papa John's.
Papa John's.
They putting a little sticker thing on there to seal it up.
Yeah, so you know nobody's messing with your food.
And it was funny because my lady was talking about how, like, man, you know, that's smart, because she was like, all these people, you know, delivering the pieces. You don't want to make sure nobody touching your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or lifting up your box or doing any of that stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. You know
That's dope, man. Little stuff like that, man. You got to have some...
adapting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to have some adaptability. And you got to be able to take the initiative to start doing these type things before the government say you have to. Now you leading your industry in whatever field you're in or whatever industry you're in, you taking extra steps to just...
Foresight, man.
Yeah, just ensure, you know what I mean, the customer satisfaction and safety, man. I think that's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I've been seeing them wearing the gloves and all that, but hell, even like Burger King, I mean, they ain't even touching the money, man. Was just handing out like a tray to the people for you to drop your money or your card in there. Then they getting it out of there and then doing all that. I heard Walmart, like, every customer that come in, they shooting you with hand sanitizer when you go and when you come in and when you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I kinda like that right there, man. That's pretty dope, man.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I mean, like, even certain grocery stores I heard, like, maybe not the ones I've seen, but I've heard, like, certain ones, they're even having, like, you know, you gotta be 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
So they even got there, like, they're putting up little walkers and stuff to where, you know what I'm saying?
Or
Yeah, you got to be a certain distance apart while you're in the grocery store or whatnot. But I mean, like I said, everybody adapting, man, and the ones that's adapting right, you know what I'm saying? They're the ones that's flourishing and staying in business right now. Well, I can't necessarily say flourishing, but at least they're staying in business and keeping their head above water where the other ones are drowning.
yeah, I want to point out too. I think adaptability is like the umbrella. You know what I mean? And what goes under that umbrella is different things that can make you successful in your adaptability. So we talked about initiative. You know what I mean? You need to have the initiative, that have that insight, or that foresight to be able to do things beforehand. Creativity. That's one of the things too. As an entrepreneur, as you know what I mean. Hell, I even go for it as saying an artist. You know what I mean? Anytime you're trying to do anything in any industry, besides your business plan, the product that you're giving them has to be creative in the sense that you're not trying to recreate the wheel, but the way I might package it gonna look different than everybody else.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I just feel like in these times right here, you're gonna have to have some creativity about you, man, and see what you can do. Also, like you said, looking at your employee staff and realizing, like, look, like, I might not need everybody today. Or this might be a time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
This might be a time to do some, to keep them on the clock because they need that bread too. Or just do some extra cleaning, like, or organizing or something to just, when we on the other side of this, your business moving smoother. I know while we was off camera, I wanted to talk about this real fast. As a small business owner or entrepreneur or anybody trying to do anything where you're trying to sell something or a product, when you go to your favorite stores in the mall or when you go to certain places and you buy something and they asking you for your email address and they asking you for your phone number and stuff, little reasons like now is the reasons why that's important also for you to do, so you can be in contact with your direct customer base.
Right, man.
You know what I mean? Because they're not coming into the stores no more. So
and
you
gotta
gotta
sit back and allow them to know, like, hey, look, we just opened the website now. We can actually get this stuff delivered to you.
Yeah.
Or, you know, just like I said, another way.
Adaptability.
You know, adaptability, man. You're right about that, man. Like I said, it's a different time, man, and stuff. And like I said, with this corona stuff going on, man, it's really making you adapt more, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. And my whole thing is, honestly, man, like, and I ain't even talking about, like, taking advantage of anybody, but, like, during a crisis and stuff like this, and during these times, like, things may not go back to ever being normal, what they were, like, before. You know what I'm saying?
Man. So shout out. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so, like, honestly, I just look at it like, you can maybe take this opportunity to maybe see a type of business that could maybe thrive in a new way things are going to be, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. And like I said, adapting to the situation and realizing, like, hey, look, eventually they're going to have all these type of businesses. Right now they don't. Why not go ahead and start one of them if you already see that?
Indeed, man. My homeboy Joel jumped in my inbox today, man. Shout out to him. He up there, and I think he in New York, man.
Or was crucial, boy.
But here goes the thing though. He spent a lot of time overseas. I'm talking about like Japan. I think he was in Japan for a long time, Germany or something like that.
Word.
Anyway, when he jumped in my inbox, he was like, man, you need to somehow implement, and I'm giving this a tweet. If you want to do this and run with it, this is something I feel like could actually pop for somebody. I'm dedicating my time to this, and I told him that. That's the only reason why we had a conversation about it. And I hope you don't mind me sharing it, but face masks. He said, man, when you go to China, you go to Japan, you go to these other places, face masks is literally a part of their outfit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a part of their life. Man. It has become something that they don't leave the house without.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, man? I think I can see that happening over here now after this go through. You know what I mean? Like after we get back to normal, after this. And he was like, yeah, we need to do something where we can design them, you know what I mean, so we can be in front of the curve.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's crucial, but think on my thing, like, just thinking now, like, where can you get face masks in bulk to practice? Or how can you come up with a design for?
Well, I mean, I don't know how many companies even in America just do it. I know 3M is one of the few companies that do masks. You know what I'm saying? But
I know Elon Musk got his people doing masks now too.
Yeah, and I've actually heard, what was it? Baseball, Major League Baseball. They've actually started taking the material that they're making the uniforms out of.
Mm-hmm.
They started making them into face masks and making them into the scrubs or whatever for the nurses and the doctors or whatever. Yeah, they started taking all the material and started doing that. It was the commissioner, one of the guys that worked for Major League Baseball thought about it, and he pitched it to the commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, hey, look, man, like, you know, we can use this same material to build masks and stuff like that. And he was like, hey, how long will it take y'all to do? And they've been doing that now with all this extra material that they've been having.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, with sports being out and everything. So
little stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope on the MLB, man, for them to do something like that, man. Real talk.
Yeah, for real. Like I said, it might be something that just become big later on. Like, obviously, right now, you know, you ain't about to formulate a new mask company and really, really get into it right now, where you know what I'm saying. But like you said, later on, you might look at it as now it's in our society, where it's more often now than not, when people are in a crowd, they're wearing a mask. You sit back and like, you know, before, you might go to Disney World or somewhere, you know, amusement park somewhere. You wouldn't be seeing nobody with masks. Shoot, next year, by the time everything get to opening back up or whatever, hell, half the people that's over there might just be wearing masks just because. You know what I'm saying?
Like I feel like it's gonna be a part, like you said, our outfit and just part of our society going forward, man. It's a transition going on right here that we didn't really see coming. And I always talk about your plan A being so good, you know what I mean, to where you don't need a plan B.
Yeah.
But in this situation right here, bro, I hope you got some flexibility or adaptability in your plan A, because plan B, I don't even know if people had the foresight to come up with one for this.
I'm being honest with you, man. Like right now, man, like this really depends on how long it drags out. It really depends on how long it drags out. Because honestly, if it's a quick, short, you know, stint within a, you know, say 4 or 6 months, a lot of people can sit back and survive through that. It'll be a little crucial. But if it starts stretching out longer than that...
Are you talking about individual people or businesses?
Both.
I think businesses on the brink of breaking down now. I feel like that's the reason why the stimulus is coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm just being honest. It's just going to be like a one-time thing. And then they say in a few more months they're supposed to throw you another, you know what I'm saying, 1,200. But it's a stipulation. So people that have like small businesses, right? Let's say somebody got a nice small business and they were making $250,000 a year. They don't qualify for the stimulus at all.
No,
but like their business is getting maybe just hit right now.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
What I'm saying?
If you're in the restaurant business right now, I feel like you're struggling. Because even if you're doing dine out, yo, normally probably what you probably do every day, it's probably cut down to a quarter or a half.
Has to be.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and if you're doing a quarter or a half, you're probably doing pretty good.
I mean, I'm going to put it to you like this. This is the way I really know. Man, I promise you, I haven't been getting better food than I've been getting since now.
Yeah. Because
it just seems like now, because they're able to take the time to really just cook your meal. You know, I'm just being honest with you. It seems like, man, every meal I've been getting from every restaurant has just been spectacular. And I'm just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like every place, I promise you, every place I've been to.
You say that.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy to me, man. But like I said, it's just, they're not getting rushed. They don't have the inside crowd and then the outside. All it is just that drive-through person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a transition right here, man. Wrap that whole adaptability thing up real fast. Like I'm just saying, like, hey, look at your situation, man. Look at what's going on right now. We got an example now, so not having a plan for this in the future would be wrong. You understand what I'm saying? We know it's possible. We ain't know it was possible before, so you know what I mean? You got to be able to
think about it. Think outside that box, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Transitioning right here, man, like into some
hip hop,
some hip hop.
Word.
You know what I'm talking about? I say hip hop wise, the thing that's been catching my eye is looking at the DJ battles.
Yeah, you was telling me about that on the Instagram.
On Instagram. You know what I mean? You got DJ battles going on.
Producer battles and DJ battles.
Shout out to D Nice. I seen him do his thing like Crucial. Swizz Beats and Timbaland went at it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, Timbaland mops Swizz Beats.
What you say they was playing their hits and stuff, right?
Mop,
Just kind of going blow, like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like Swizz Beats got some big names on his beats, but I feel like Timbaland got big beats with big names on them. Like Timbaland beats is so from the far left all the way to the far right. If you was considering a spectrum of like he can Timbaland could produce a whole project, and you'll be asking like, I like 1 and 3, but who did number 6 and 8?
Yeah.
And Timbaland did the whole CD because you just think
somebody
else did the beat.
When Swizz, that's one thing I will say about Swizz. You know it's a Swizz beat.
You know it's a Swizz.
You know it's a Swizz beat.
And if you ain't into all them drug albums, all that extra flute.
And I mean, don't get it wrong. I mean, like I said, and then one thing I know about Swizz beats is like either you gonna like it or you're not gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many in between. Like either just like nah, he got one with that one, or I wasn't really liking that one. I wasn't really feeling. At least that's how I felt about it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Timbaland had a pocket he went into for Aaliyah. Then Timbaland got a pocket he going to for like Missy.
Yeah.
And Timbaland got a pocket he going to for like him and Magoo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like him, however he feel like he want to play it together. He got
him
some different beats he might throw, Busta Rhymes, let him do his thing on real fast.
Oh boy, the two brothers, he was
Clips.
Yeah, the Clips when he was going in a whole different way for them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go on the record and say this right here, and I want y'all to holler at me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this right here. If it was a state to hold it down for beats, I don't think too many people fucking with Virginia.
I mean, obviously, you know, you could possibly maybe throw in New York just because there's so many motherfuckers in the music industry up that way.
Yeah, you could possibly throw it in Atlanta. You could possibly throw it in Texas. You could possibly throw it in LA.
It would just be what part of Texas. See, you scrolling in the whole.
No, I mean,
you throwing in the whole state in when you throw Virginia in that shit.
Yeah, I threw the whole state in there. Yeah. For Virginia, man, like, boy, you got two heavy hitters in Timbaland and Pharrell, boy. Like, I'm talking about between Record Soul and #1 hits, and they holding it. And they style is creative. I would love to talk to one of them about, like, why they beat so throw. You know what I mean? Like, why they so out there. Throw ain't the correct word, because that's like in Texas.
You know what I think it really was to me?
But they out there.
When Virginia music started coming out, I could tell it was different, though. Like, I could tell it was like, okay, y'all not up north like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in between.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I could actually hear it. You know what I'm saying? To me, it was like, okay, y'all got your own style and everything. And I think, like, the music scene around there is big to where, like, motherfuckers around there bumping that Virginia music, you know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, that helps to me. It's like Texas. Texas has their own sound because motherfuckers in Texas bump Texas music. So even if motherfuckers elsewhere aren't bumping Texas music, they're still holding it down in Texas because it's like, well, okay, we're still able to eat.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, so I think that's why they were able to have their own sound, their own vibe, like far as, you know what I'm saying, the Nerds and Pharrell and them, you know what I'm saying, and then Timbaland, like, they just had their own sound in Virginia, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then I'm gonna even take it back further than that. You know them Teddy Riley and them boys from Virginia.
Yeah.
Racing Effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you think about what that did, that Racing Effect beat was.
Oh, that shit was sick.
Sick. Like when it came out, like, God dang. So it's like, they got a lineage and a deep history of making some fire ass beats, man.
Yeah, I mean, even like Chicago, you know what I'm saying? And shit, you know.
Yeah, Chicago or Mid. I can't really say Chicago, but I say the Midwest. I don't know no beat makers from Chicago except Kanye. I'm pretty sure it's some more. I just don't know.
Shit, R. Kelly made beats.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
R. Kelly. Yeah.
He was nice now, don't get it twisted.
Whatever.
He might have been peeing on somebody while he was doing it, but he was nice.
God. Sound wisdom examining everyone's perspective. You know what I'm talking about? Every Tuesday and Thursday, man. Watch for the sweet, man.
Word,
but
word.
hey, my homeboy Pappy, shout out for buying a t-shirt. My homeboy Dre, shout out for buying a t-shirt. My homeboy Dominique, shout out for buying a t-shirt.
Word, shout out.
Who else? My homeboy Tony Richardson, man, shout out for him.
Word,
shout out
word.
to him for buying the t-shirt.
Hold on one second.
I'm trying to think of who else. But yeah, hey, the Sweet Podcast, man, every Tuesday and Thursday, man. Sweet, appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm talking about?
Word, shout out, man.
Yeah, sound wisdom examining everyone's perspective. I got my homeboy with me.
Sock, man. What's up, man?
Yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up and stay corona free out there, you dig?
Yeah, y'all stay safe and all this craziness, man.
Yeah.
Breed, welcome to Carolina where them boys stack cheese.